satisfied. A lot of people I know, their bellies get big. It's an indication of their satisfaction. They eat and turn in their heads. They'll grumble and talk about it.
Right.
But they ain't gonna do nothing.
Or they got that piece of bread, that little piece of bread.
And words. I sit around the dinner table when we have people over our house. They're talking all this nonsense about black people, putting black people down left and right everywhere I go. And sometimes I say, time out. What about all the successes we've had?
Right.
And there's a silence when I bring that up. There's a negative perspective in the mentality of our culture.
I like to build upon that. You know, yeah, indeed. You know, in this modern day context.
Amongst ourselves.
Indeed, yeah.
These political conversations, and then we individually go out and try to achieve the opposite of what we talk about at the dinner table.
Yeah, and I definitely want to build upon that. You know, like you said, you know, in this modern,
psychology.
Yeah, in this modern day context, it does seem there's a lot of progress. You know, segregation, a lot of different things have changed, but there's, you know, we're not under the illusion that things are, you know, the dream has come true or that the beloved community is really here. I mean, I don't know, do you live in Trenton?
Yeah, brother. I call you a brother because that's the way I perceive you. That's talk.
Okay.
If I came to you and said, help me,
right.
If you came to me and said, help you, I'll tell you right now, I would. Anywhere I possibly can. Brotherhood and sisterhood, when we talk about it, it's talk.
Okay.
You got to act on it. That's revolution. It doesn't take another leader riding a white horse. Why is it that the people of this on this planet have always looked to somebody else to lead them? I don't understand that. Lead yourself.
And that's a good. Oh, go ahead, Paul.
I remember Baye came in saying last year at the Black History, quoting Kwame Ture, said, "Leadership, the way we view leadership, it should not be viewed the way we view in American society. You know, leadership can be 5 of us, 4 of us, 3 of us, 2 of us, 1 of us, or all of us."
That's right.
Yeah, you know, and for me, what I've seen in the city, I've been an activist for 20 years, 22 years, starting off in college. 23 since, well, it was 1990. What's that now? Is that 23? It's 23 years. And what I've seen in activism, even in the city, and across the country, places I've seen, and when I look at, my leaders, my heroes were coming up, in the community people was Nate Jones, as you know, Nate Jones, and some other ones who were back in the 60s and 70s, who were doing activism. When I see now, I know, Brother Divine Allah is one of the few, and it's serious because they don't, a lot of people who claim to be activists now, they don't speak about the problems of education, the jobs, on poverty, the prison industrial complex. We did our own Selma Montgomery March for Justice from Camden to Trenton. Me, Charles, Hal, Mr. Hal Fleming, sorry about that, and some people from Camden. We marched from Trenton, Camden to Trenton. We got some, I guess, decent press, but but the point is, it was like what, 7 to 8 of us marching. Where was the 50, 100 people, 200 people that were concerned about the prisons? And I see it now as a dumbing down of politics, a dumbing down of education, a dumbing down of activism, and we're suffering. We're definitely suffering as a people, as a people as a whole. This is why I had to join the Tea Party. It's serious. I had to join the Tea Party and Occupy, because I saw these 2 different types of movements, and one is concerned about Wall Street, and the other one is concerned about government and its corruption. And I wanted to figure out, where was the African American people? Because if you're not concerned about the problems on Wall Street, something's wrong, because it's affecting us. If you're not concerned about the corrupt government, something's wrong. The jobs, the prisons. And it's like, we're a lot of us, especially African American coming up, well, we don't want to deal with that. Well, look around you. what are you going to do about it? These serious problems that are affecting you. We're just going to watch, Atlanta Housewives, NBA Housewives. I mean, who's sleeping with who? What basketball players is doing? LeBron James and and the rapper, all these different Jay-Z, all these rappers. I mean, we're a serious problem here. And we have a lot of young brothers that got a lot of talent and they got skills and they got a heart, but they're not using it in the right way. And like I said yesterday, a lot of our groups are all about having a party, having a good time, want to dance, shake their behind, sing, fried chicken. And that's why I when I saw the Occupy and Charlie and the rest of them, I saw they having real deep conversations. And even with the Tea Party, having real deep conversations about government and corruption. And I haven't had that type of conversation in a while in the city of Trenton with other people.